Hi everyone, it's Mike here. Welcome to our newest episode. There is upcoming conference in Prague this June. I will be there. So I have invited co-founder of this conference, Matyas from the Czech Republic, and I will ask him about this conference. But stay tuned, watch until the end. Maybe I will have something special for you. Let's go. As I said in the introduction, my guest today is Matyas, co-founder of BTC Prague. Hello, Matyas, how are you?
Hi, Mike. Thank you for invitation. Greetings from Ostrava, city near Poland border. Happy to be here. Happy to talk about Bitcoin.
I'm happy to have you here. I will be going to the BTC Prague conference. That's why we have met here to discuss. But first, I would like to know more about you, about your crypto adventure.
Oh, okay. So I should maybe start with the real beginning. And I think everyone has the story when first time heard about Bitcoin, but actually didn't understand it enough. So for me, it was year 2011. When I was part of the Occupy Wellington initiative. We were just like standing in front of the New Zealand central bank and occupying the park in front. It was a kind of anarchistic feeling for me, so I really liked that. Plus, they had a free food. I was a very poor traveler back then. So I was going there every day, talking to people, asking questions like, what is it about? And trying to understand. And I saw a Bitcoin logo there at this time, but it's like kind of, it stays, the memory stayed with me, but I couldn't grasp around it. I didn't understand at all. And then coming back to Bitcoin in 2017, 18, when the big pump has happened, I've heard about it from my geek friends, and they were talking about like, what is it? What is Bitcoin? How you can use it for a transaction outside of the bank system. And that was something what interested me. And first, of course, it was just a speculation. Then slowly, it's starting to be a saving mechanism for me to put money aside. And I would say that the whole journey took me another 2 years until I really understood Bitcoin from the other aspects, not only as a speculation, as a money, but also the freedom part of the movement. It took me 2 years and maybe 2,000 or 3,000 hours and 30 books to go through to really grasp the power of this technology, to really trust it. And like, honestly, I'm still learning every day. Every day I'm consuming content to get more information, because it's just the best thing in the world for me. It's my hobby, it's my job. And I feel fortunate to be able to contribute back to the Bitcoin, because I'm getting so much from it. So I'm trying to get back.
Yeah, I think that's true for most of us, because most of us, when we first meet Bitcoin, we don't understand it. And then we go, and the first argument we hear is Bitcoin has multiplied the price many times. And then some people never leave this space, never understand the freedom behind Bitcoin, the rules or the problems with central banks, with fractional banking, or this fractional reserve system. And then when we learn about Bitcoin, we learn about true economy and inflation and things like that. So yeah, so it's the same for me. I first heard about Bitcoin and I said, some jig money. I don't care. All right. So you're still learning, just like me, just like everyone who, when someone comes, I know everything, they don't know. Mm-hmm. I think it's called some form of Kreninger. I don't know, there is a chart when there's your level of knowledge and there is your confidence. And first you have a lot of confidence, then when you take your time, your confidence drops, and then it starts rising again when you get more knowledge.
And actually, more knowledge you have, then you know nothing. Yeah? It's the famous quote, I know, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I would like to ask you about Czech Republic. How, because I know Polish community, I maybe know some about English-speaking community in USA or UK. How does it look in Czech Republic? How is it big community? Do you have many meetups?
Yeah, I would say that the adoption in Czech is really good. Like we are a small nation, just about 10 million inhabitants. And the best estimation is that we have 5% of market penetration. That means like 500,000 of people have somehow approached Bitcoin or other crypto already. These are our best estimation. And we can kind of feel it because we have many meetups around Czech Republic. I would say that like 5 or 6 cities have already regular meetups. Each meetup has like 50 people on them every month. So it's nice. If you want to meet other Bitcoiners, you have the chance. But what I am particularly proud of, if we are speaking about Czech Republic, is the companies who are here since the very beginning. And not so many people know that, for example, Trezor, Satoshi Labs are from Czech Republic. They are from Prague, and they have been the first hardware wallet in the world. They came up with the system. They introduced BIP39, which is a seed phrase, right? Which is now used by every other hardware wallet in the world. That's invention from Pavel Rusnak, Stick, and Marek Palatinus, Slash. These guys have been in the space since 2010. They came up not only with hardware wallets, but they came up also with the mining pool. Until then, there was no pool, but they were thinking how to make Bitcoin mining more effective. And they came up with the mining pool. So the first pool in the world, Slash pool, was also invented in Czech Republic, then operated by Brains until now. So Brains, the Bitcoin mining firm, is also from Czech, run by Pavel Moravec and Jan Čapek. They are based in Prague. Then it's good to mention General Bytes, the biggest ATM, Bitcoin ATM manufacturer in the world, invented in 2012 by Karel Kijovsky. And until now, I think they exported more than 30,000 of Bitcoin ATMs into the whole world. So these companies, these accomplishments have made a very good base for Czech people, and that's why the penetration of the market is so big, and that's why we have such a great Bitcoin community in Czech.
You mentioned ATMs. I would like to ask you, because Poland has a lot of ATMs. We are like 4th or 5th in the world, just behind the US. But of course, there's United States, and and a very long way down there is Canada, and then there's El Salvador and Spain. How does it look in Czech? Do you have many ATMs? Do you have any ATMs?
We have many, I would say. I'm not sure about the numbers, about the statistics, but every city, like not the small ones, but I would say, I don't have the numbers, and I'm sorry for that. But for example, in my city, Ostrava, we have 300,000 inhabitants, and we have like 5 ATMs around the city, so they are very accessible. And you can see it's growing.
Yeah, according to Coin ATM Radar, you have 72 locations. And since Poland is around 4 times more people, Czech Republic is 10 million, Poland is around 38, and we have 255. So I would say it's proportional. So yeah, it's great. But by the way, how does your government look into Bitcoin? Because in Poland we have basically no regulations. We have AML and KYC regulations. We have taxes, of course. They are not bad because they are capital gains tax, and we don't have to tax crypto transactions. Only what we buy with fiat, and then we can go out to fiat then. And of course, when we buy something using crypto, then it's like selling to fiat and then buying this stuff. But no crypto taxes. How does it look in Czech? Because in Poland, government doesn't really care.
I would say it's pretty same in Czech Republic. It's pretty same. And now it's getting maybe even better because we have a Czech Bitcoin initiative who are trying to make Czech like a better place for Bitcoin holders. So we are lobbying for a time test. So something similar as in Germany. If you hold Bitcoin and don't move it for 1 year, it should be relieved from a tax burden. So that's what we are fighting for. 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, we had held a conference, Bitcoin conference in Parliament, in Senate building. So 200 politicians were listening us actually. So I feel like there are good times coming because the politicians, there are also people, and you know, politicians, they always want to be on the winner side. And now it seems like we are the winners. So I think that there is just a small storm in front of us, but then there is a flat sea and a nice future. And the politicians, they start to feel that, and they want to connect with us and make it more friendly for Czech people and also for companies to be able to operate from Czech Republic and not leave, because sometimes it's hard for the company. They are losing their bank accounts, and that's not nice. Yeah, everyone should have the right to have a bank account and not have a problem with banks if you operate with crypto.
Yeah, we still have this problem in Poland because banks close crypto companies' accounts very often. Some banks are crypto friendly, some banks are unfriendly. And basically, about the government, until 2019, we had very silly taxes because we had to every crypto transaction we had to add some form called PCC, and we had to pay some small tax on every crypto transaction because it was like about a commodity or something like that. And of course it was basically stupid. So we met with our Ministry of Finance, and they have changed this regulation. They have removed this tax because it was impossible to tax it, especially because in this form you would have to fill it for every transaction, and then you would have to know the other side of the transaction. And basically, when you trade on exchange, there were no decentralized exchange just back then, or maybe they were not so popular. So you couldn't know the other side. How do you know the other side? What about when you sell some Bitcoin and I don't know, 5 or 6 people buy this Bitcoin? So it was stupid. Yeah. It changed, but well, we are waiting for MiCA regulations from EU. Maybe it will change. And yeah, crypto companies in Poland, they have to leave. They will leave for Estonia, they leave for Latvia, Lithuania, Germany, UK, Switzerland. But Switzerland is very, very costful. You have to pay a lot of money to run your business there. And basically, yeah, for Czech Republic, Trezor is a big company. It's for like #1 crypto hardware wallet, and everyone heard about it in crypto space. So it's basically it's like this. Would you like to buy Trezor or maybe Ledger? It's like, are you a PC player or console player? Something like that. All right. I would like to ask you about few words about Prague, about the city, because Prague, I heard a lot about it. It's a beautiful city, but I have never been there. So maybe a few words about the place where we will meet.
Yeah, Prague is beautiful city, very full of history, full of great architecture, it's great for party too, and it's look, if you haven't been there, this is probably a good opportunity to connect Bitcoin with sightseeing, with some holiday, and also a little bit of party. Or if you are a more nature-loving person, there are really nice places around Prague to have a hiking or go to for the nature. So, but I'm not from Prague, so I cannot tell you too much. But I can tell you that we are ready to help everyone and guide if anyone wants to maybe have some tips. Just write us an email. What is that you want to see in Prague? How much time you have? And there will be so many Bitcoiners that we will actually connect them to maybe go together, because it's always fun to meet some other people while you doing a sightseeing or while you going for a boat ride maybe on Vltava River. That's really nice trip.
Yeah, I want to try the real Czech beer. Because Czech are famous for for the beer, and of course we have to show those Americans and Western Europeans how to party.
Yeah. So if you like a beer, we have a guy who he's a Bitcoiner and he does a beer tours. So he takes you and he goes with you to some like 5 or 6 beer pubs. So you can try small breweries and you can try like the very famous, of course, they say it's the best beer in the world, Pilsner Urquell, you know. So you can try different kind of beers. You can see the local pubs, which are kind of special, kind of cool. They don't even ask you if you want a beer. They just put it in front of you, you know, so that's fun.
Great. Of course, we will bring some stuff with us, and maybe a bit homemade stuff, maybe a bit stronger than beer. But all right. You are a co-founder of BTC Prague. I would like to ask you, how is it to organize such a big conference? Because we have a conference in Poland, but not as big as yours. Michael Saylor, Saifedean Ammous, Adam Bach, and many other stars. How did you start your adventure with this conference? You were there since the beginning, or you joined?
Okay, so it all started in 2019 when I saw there is an option to start making Bitcoin conferences in Czech Republic, because there were no other Bitcoin conferences. So I started with my brother, Martin, and the first conferences in my city was for 500 people. Then the second year, 2020, we started in 2020. Then there was a 2021. We had 1,000 people there. Then we had 2022. There was a 2,000 people already. We had to change a venue. And now we are aiming for 10,000 people with BTC Prague. But we still keeping our Czech-speaking conference Chain Camp for 2,000 people. So we have our Czech-speaking conference already for 3 years. And that's why we have some experience with the organizing. It's not like that we appeared from black. We did it already 3 times. And and again, it's because of the Czech companies, which are supporting us from the very beginning. Satoshi Labs, Brains, General Bytes, and others like the biggest Czech exchange, Anycoin. They are our friends, and they are helping us with pretty much everything, like opening the doors for us where we cannot go, like because they are in the space much longer than us. So to answer your question, how is it to organize such a big event? It's crazy, but it's great. I'm talking to people who I was listening from a podcast and reading their books. And now I have the possibility to talk to them, to ask them my questions, and to work together on a better future. So it's really great. Our team is now 7 people full-time, another 30 people part-time or somehow cooperating with us. we working already 1 year on BTC Prague. The idea began in last April 2022, and now we are in the final phase of the organizing. So the program is really packed. It's a 4-day-long conference. The venue is huge. It's 20,000 meters square. And now it's only about to do another hundreds of maybe thousands small steps to make it happen, so we all can meet there and have a good fun and consume some good Bitcoin content.
Yeah, more about the conference. It's 10,000 people. It's huge. I've been to a financial conference in Krakow this year. It's called InvestCavs. And it's huge. It's a huge conference center, very beautiful, next to Wawel Castle and next to Vistula River. But 10,000 people. How does it look? Tell me more about it. You, of course, you will find all the links below in the video descriptions. It has a Polish speaking because most of my viewers are Polish. So yeah, there is a Polish version. So no problem. Tell me more, because I know I'm checking the webpage right now. You have a lot of partners, general partners, Satoshi Labs, so those guys from Trezor, but also you have Bitmain, Deloitte. How did you get those partners? It's mind-blowing.
Yeah. It seems like it's mind-blowing. Yeah, for us, it's also kind of mind-blowing that we were able to throw such a big event. You know, we are traveling, me and my brother, we are traveling all around the world, visiting other conferences, meeting the people in person. It's always good to shake the hand and have a real conversation. That's how you build a real trust and how you can convince people to actually become your partner. So there is a lot of hours behind all of this, many calls and many hours spent it in train and aeroplane. For example, when we were trying to get Michael Saylor, we flew to Los Angeles to Pacific Bitcoin conference that was last October or November. So it's always good to visit other conferences for inspiration and for get the contacts.
Yeah, it's always good to meet people in real life. I always love to meet them face to face because you can see their body language. Basically, 5 minutes of talking, and you know if you have if you are talking to a normal person or someone maybe who who has some bad actor or some scammer or other guy. All right, I'm checking the webpage right now, and I would like to know more about the speeches. You have a lot of great people: Michael Saylor, Adam Back, Saifedean Ammous. I've never heard about Alena Vranova. Yeah, I know. I check it out and see it's from Satoshi Labs. So yeah. Next question: how did you get those people? Because they are like top of the top.
Yeah, so from the beginning, we knew that we have 4 topics which we want to cover. And those topics are pretty much what me and my brother like about Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin as a hard money, Bitcoin as an open source technology, Bitcoin as a community, and Bitcoin as a tool of the freedom. So we were slowly looking for speakers for these 4 topics. And from the beginning, because in Czech Republic, we are very well known, but in the world, we are not so famous, yeah, because we only held our conference in our Czech language, you know. So from the beginning, it was difficult. So we started with the not so well-known speakers. And once you have the not so well-known speaker, you ask him, can you recommend me someone else? Can you connect me, please, to some other speakers? So it goes from the ground. It's a grassroots move. For example, I start with Knut Svanholm, and Knut recommended to me Daniel Prince, and Daniel Prince knows Michael Saylor. So it goes like this from one to another, and we were slowly piling up. First, we were thinking that we will have only 80 speakers. I say only, but now we have 150 speakers. Yeah, and I don't even count our side events. If I count the side events, we have almost 200 speakers. So it's huge. It's 4-day long program. We have a main stage, which is really packed and which is for more advanced Bitcoiners, I would say, not for newbies at all. It's for people who know all the basics, who know how to buy Bitcoin, how to store Bitcoin, who already got the idea of the freedom part, and they want to dive deep and listen the talks to actually get some direction, how to move in the space and how to thrive with this technology in upcoming future. So that's a main stage. And then we have two side stages. One is Czech stage, which is in Czech language all day long, but with translation. And one is Expo stage, which is in English language, but also with translation. So we have two side stages, which are for beginners. So if you are absolute newbie, if you never heard about Bitcoin, or if you know about Bitcoin but want to repeat this stuff, those are places for you.
Great. And I see there is a whale stage. What is it?
Okay, whale stage is a very small exclusive stage inside the VIP area, and it's not recorded. And there will be Ask Me Anything sessions with the most interesting guests like Adam Back or Saifedean Ammous, or maybe I don't know if I can spoil it down, but these two are already confirmed. So this whale stage is great if you want to get touch with the speakers. You can ask them anything at the stage, and then after the talk finish, you can continue because you already broke the ice with them. So it's great tool to actually start communicating with these great people.
Yeah, the conference lasts for 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right?
Yes.
And you've mentioned side events.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'll go through. It's like we kind of say that it's a week full of Bitcoin in Prague. So there is from Tuesday until Saturday there is something. On Tuesday we have some Bitcoin runners. On Wednesday, that's the 7th of June, we have a very deep one-day conference for 500 people, just for the biggest brains and developers. That's a Dev Hack Day. Then on the Thursday, 8th of June, there is an Industry Day. That's for people who mean it seriously with Bitcoin, not only from the development, but like B2B, and it's a great place for the networking. If you want to network with people, meet them, and have time to talk, that's probably the best idea to come on Thursday, because there will be no retail. Because retail will be there on Friday and Saturday. These 2 days, Fridays and Saturday, are for everyone. If you are a Bitcoin newbie or advanced Bitcoiner, everyone will find something what is valuable for you. And of course, we think about party too. So every day there will be some party. We have prepared decentralized parties all over the Prague. And on the Saturday evening, we have a VIP whale party for our business partners in the city center.
Yeah, you have 4 kinds of tickets. Of course, the cheapest one is very cheap, and the VIP one has the biggest price. What's the difference between those tickets? I see that 2 of the tickets does not have Thursday.
Yes. So I'll start with the cheapest one. That's Expo ticket, only €9 at this moment. And that gives you access to Friday and Saturday for a whole expo and 2 stages. So this ticket is great for everyone who is beginner or who just want to have a fun, try some products, because the expo is huge. There will be 80 booths from the companies you can see on our website. So you can meet the people, meet the team, talk to them, try their product, ask the questions, get to know them a little bit better, and listen the talks on 2 stages. That's the cheaper one, Expo. Then we go for the conference pass. This gives you access, same as Expo, plus the main stage for Friday and Saturday. As I said before, the main stage is for people who already know all the basics and want to learn more. Then we have a industry pass, which gives you access for everything above, plus 1 extra day, Thursday. So if you mean it seriously with Bitcoin, if you are already in Bitcoin for some time and maybe you want to start contributing to Bitcoin, you want to maybe slowly get out from your normal job and start working in Bitcoin, that's a perfect option to go there on Thursday and find your way in. And the last ticket is Whale Pass, which is for everyone who mean it like really seriously and want to take the opportunity and use it as much as possible, meet all the speakers, all the C-level people from the companies, from our sponsors, and plus there is the whale stage, plus there is food and drinks through the whole conference and party.
Yeah, so everyone can find something for them.
Yeah,
from very basic, very cheap, €9. So it's
yeah,
it's like 1 beer, and to VIP tickets. And of course, I encourage everyone to go there and talk to people, because especially in Poland, when you do conferences, this networking is the most valuable part of the conference, because you can hear, of course, the speeches on other things, but I like to go and talk to people, meet new people, socialize with them and stuff like that. By the way, if there is any crypto project who would like to become an exhibitor, is there still a place? Do you have room for those?
No, unfortunately, we are full. Absolutely. There is a possibility to maybe display some of your like logo or something, but not a booth, because the expo area is already full.
No, that's great, because you have already succeeded, because you have all the exhibitor fields. Because when maybe we can say we are still in the bear market, but of course we have this pandemic, there were no conferences or stuff like that.
Mhm.
So now you have full. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I hope we will be able to meet in person. And
Of course.
I would also like to meet a lot of people, because some of my friends, some of the people girls from High Heels of Bitcoin, like Mir from Italy, she's the wife of Giacomo Zucco, and they are coming.
They are, yes.
Yeah, they are coming, and yeah, I know Mir for like 3 years, and now we will be able to meet. She couldn't join us in Poland because she got pregnant and she couldn't travel, but now we will meet in person. So we couldn't meet in Poland, we couldn't meet in Italy, we will meet in Czech Republic. So
Yeah, I was in Poland for a Warsaw Bitcoin Film Fest. I really enjoyed that. It was really nice. And for a weekend of capitalism.
yeah, I couldn't be there because I was in Krakow for the Invest Cafes, so it's a pity, but I couldn't be in 2 places at the same time yet. Maybe someday. So basically, we have forgotten to tell the exact dates, I think. So when does when it starts, when it ends?
So pretty much it's from 7 until 10 of June, but the main conference is 8 until 10. For the normies, it's 9 to 10. So, but yeah, make your calendar from 6 until 10. That's the best if you want to stay and see everything.
Yeah, of course, because I am traveling from northeastern Poland, from the city of Białystok, so it's like it will be, I think, over 1,000 kilometers for me, or maybe something like that. So yeah, we will have to arrive at 7th, and then of course we will leave at 10th or 11th, maybe even.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, we'll return on Sunday. All right. Thanks, Matyas. I think we have covered everything. If there's anything you would like to add at this point, now it's the time.
Well, of course, I will use a minute to add. Look, we are on the brink of something very important. We have a chance to really thrive in the next decade. So take it, come to Prague to meet other Bitcoiners, to see that this is a real thing. And if you have some no-coiner or pre-coiner friends or family, bring them in, convince them that you will have a nice time in Prague as a holiday, and just buy them the €9 ticket. If you bring them to Prague, to BTC Prague, to the venue, they will see with their own eyes that it's a real thing. It's not some funny internet money anymore. They will see the companies, they will see the people, they will feel the vibe, and this will do the work. If you are trying to convince them on your family dinners or in pub, and you are not successful, just bring them to Prague, and the conference will do the work.
Yeah, beautiful city with a lot of history.
Yeah.
Good time, because it will be June, so I guess
summer. Summer weather.
Summer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's summer. Bitcoin conference, a lot of companies, a lot of great people, a good beer. I guess since it's Czech Republic, there will be a good food.
Yes.
So yeah, and join all of those people. You won't regret it.
Perfectly said. Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Okay. Thanks, Matyas. And we are seeing each other at the conference.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. And that's all, folks. And if you are interested in joining this conference, joining me, talking to a lot of people, as we have said, you can meet Michael Saylor, you can meet Saifedean Ammous, you can meet Adam Back and others. There is a discount for you. You can use Mike Satoshi code. It's not case sensitive, so no problem. And you can find the link below. See you there.